Q8 pilot videos are powered by Virtual Fly. Hello there friends and followers, and welcome to this X-Plane 11 video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new release for X-Plane 11, a program called Global Earth. Global Earth is essentially a program that replaces the entire default mesh of X-Plane 11. That includes the terrain mesh, the autogen, as well as the forests. The nice thing about Global Earth is that it replaces the default base files of X-Plane 11 mesh, thus sparing you from having to fiddle around with scenerypacks.ini. It does not interfere with your current installed scenery, and in fact it blends quite well. In this video we are going to be taking a look at what enhancements the Global Earth brings to X-Plane 11. How does this change the experience? We're going to take a brief look at the installation, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this product, whether it's value for money or not. So let's get started. The default mesh of X-Plane 11 is not that great and not that bad in my view, but with Global Earth, as you can see, the entire visual experience is completely revamped. And this is the very first product that actually does change the base mesh for X-Plane. And it does look a lot better than the default mesh. There are a few things that are probably not exactly where they should. For example, this area here on the mountain, I don't think that you'd find something like this. I mean, this kind of texture here on the top of the mountain. But overall, when you're flying, especially at higher altitudes, the mountains do look a lot better than the default mesh. So this actually looks pretty good. Here's a good view on the mountains in this area, in this specific area. And we are, and by the way, at Mullis Airport, Lima Sierra Mike Foxtrot. The other thing that you will appreciate in Global Earth is the custom autogen for Europe and the USA. We are looking now at European houses. Here is a look at the custom autogen in the United States, and specifically we are looking at Fresno, California. Now this is not exactly accurate, but it's very representative of what you would expect to see in the United States. It's quite different from the European style houses, thus giving you enhanced visual experience when flying in different parts of the world. One other thing that you'll appreciate in Global Earth is that it blends well with all your existing scenery, whether it's freeware, payware, Ortho4XP. This area here is a photoreal area, and it is a payware scenery by Airfoil Labs, and it is that of Arlington Municipal Airport in the United States. And as you can see, the blend between this area and Global Earth, this is Global Earth now here, as you can see, it's done quite well. So it blends perfectly with whatever scenery you've got, a harmonious continuation of the terrain textures from the actual photoreal scenery and Global Earth. Global Earth will completely revamp the forest landscape and all the trees in X-Plane as well, offering a larger variety and better textures. The installation of Global Earth is quite simple. Once you have successfully purchased the product, you will receive an executable along with your serial key. Double-click on the executable. The first thing you need to do is select the SimRoot folder of your X-Plane 11 installation. Next, enter your serial key in the provided box and activate your product. Upon the successful activation, simply click on Install or Update button. This will install Global Earth into X-Plane 11. The installation of Global Earth will require about 3.6 gig of hard space. Here is another look at Global Earth working along with Active Sky and X-Vision, the Nordic Extreme for Lua preset. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a short flight to experience all the goodness of X-Plane along with Global Earth. Okay, let's get started. Alright, we have a good start, nav lights, avionics, and everything else looking good. Landing lights are on, and we are good to go. Just look at that scene. It looks absolutely marvelous. By the way, this airport, once again, is Lima Sierra Mike Foxtrot, or Mullis Airport, for those of you who are interested. And if you really want to see what Global Earth does, just look at your airport without Global Earth. So you can go to this airport ICO code and take a look at the surrounding area without Global Earth, and then you can come and take a look at this video and see the difference. Alright, let's release the parking brake and let's go. Try to keep it straight here. We're approaching 60 knots and rotate. The new preset by Xvision looks absolutely marvelous. I really like this preset a lot. Let's do this. There we go. Really a completely revamped experience with Global Earth, especially when flying. And you can see the autogen of the houses to the left. As you can see here, we have now Global Earth working with Active Sky and Xvision to create a stunning visual experience in X-Plane 11. Very, very nice indeed. And by the way, in terms of FPS, I have noticed absolutely no degradation in performance whatsoever. So exactly, I've tested this quite a bit with both the default mesh and autogen versus Global Earth. I have not seen any change in performance whatsoever. So the performance isn't affected. If you're already suffering from lower FPS, this should not add to your problems whatsoever. Very FPS friendly, very optimized for use in X-Plane. Just look at that scene, is extremely realistic. Now, one thing to note, that when you update X-Plane for whatever reason, it's going to ask you to override the files that were installed by Global Earth. So if you don't want to uninstall Global Earth, make sure that you skip those parts and you don't replace the files. Here's another look here. Just look at that. Just absolutely stunning view. And definitely Global Earth adds a lot to the immersion and realism in X-Plane. Now the price of Global Earth is $45, and in my view this is a fair price for this product considering what it does. So it does three things. It replaces the entire base mesh of X-Plane 11 globally. It introduces custom autogen for Europe and the USA, and a completely brand new forest landscape and trees globally. So in my view, the $45 is justified. I think there is a lot of work that has gone into making this product, and I heard that there is a competing product to this. I don't have much information about it, but it will be very interesting to see that product and compare it to this product. But yeah, in terms of price, I think the price is reasonable. I think it's well worth it. A very highly recommended product for X-Plane 11. Well folks, this brings us pretty much to the conclusion of our video today. I hope that this was a useful and insightful video, and that will help you decide whether Global Earth is for you or not. Please be sure to visit my revamped website, which is now a flight sim directory located at www.qapilot.com. If you have any questions, as usual, please do post them in the comment section below. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye for now.